The fate of our universe might sound like a topic straight out of a sci-fi flick, but the end scenarios that cosmologists are contemplating are both fascinating and terrifying. So sit tight as we journey through the possible doomsdays of our cosmic abode. Mind you, it's not all doom and gloom just yet. There's still time to sip that coffee. Here are the leading theories on how it might all end. The Big Freeze or heat death. The Big Freeze, also known as the heat death, suggests that the universe will continue expanding indefinitely, leading to a scenario where everything eventually becomes cold, dark, and utterly lifeless. This occurs as stars exhaust their fuel, galaxies drift apart, and black holes slowly evaporate over countless eons. Without any energy sources left, even atomic particles would cease to move, making the universe as cold and still as a deep, eternal winter. In this state, the universe would be in a state of maximum entropy, where everything is so spread out that nothing meaningful can happen anymore. The upside? Well, it's going to take hundreds of billions of years before we need to worry about this depressing future, so there's still time for us to figure out how to enjoy our corner of the cosmos. The Big Crunch. The Big Crunch offers a more dramatic end to the universe. In this scenario, the expansion of the universe eventually reverses, leading to everything being pulled back in, eventually collapsing into itself in a catastrophic reverse Big Bang. Imagine all of existence being squeezed into a highly dense singularity, like an immense black hole gobbling up everything, planets, stars, entire galaxies, in one final cosmic implosion. If the density of the universe surpasses a certain critical threshold, gravity will eventually halt the expansion and pull everything back together. It's like the universe hitting the cosmic rewind button, except this time it doesn't end in a retro movie, but rather a singularity where no information can escape. What's even more interesting is that the Big Crunch could potentially lead to a new cycle, with a new Big Bang occurring after the collapse, giving birth to another universe. The Big Rip. This one takes the universe from drama to pure horror. According to the Big Rip theory, dark energy is the true villain of the story. If dark energy continues to grow stronger over time, the rate of expansion could accelerate to the point where galaxies, stars, planets, and even atoms are literally torn apart. Picture it. First, galaxies start drifting apart, then star systems begin to dissolve, and finally, even atomic structures disintegrate in the relentless expansion of space. The force of dark energy would overcome every other force, including gravity, until no bonds, atomic or otherwise, could hold. Not a very pleasant thought, but at least it's got a dramatic flair, like the universe tearing itself apart to the last fragment, making this theory one of the scariest and most extreme possibilities for our future. Vacuum decay, the quantum doomsday. Now for something completely different, vacuum decay. This one sounds like a plot twist straight out of quantum physics. The universe may be in a false vacuum state, where the vacuum we think is stable isn't actually the lowest possible energy state. If a true vacuum exists somewhere out there, a bubble of this true vacuum could expand at the speed of light, annihilating everything in its path. Imagine an unstoppable wave of quantum instability sweeping across the universe, turning everything it touches into something completely different in an instant. It's the cosmic equivalent of a spontaneous bulldozer plowing through everything without any warning, no sirens, no last-minute Instagram post saying goodbye. Though this scenario is terrifying, scientists reassure us it could be billions of years away, if it happens at all. Plus, if it happens, it'll be so fast we won't even know what hit us. The bounce back, cyclic universe. The cyclic universe theory, or bouncing cosmology, suggests that our universe is just one of many cycles of expansion and contraction. After a big crunch, a new Big Bang might happen, sparking a new universe. It's like a phoenix rising from its ashes, but on a cosmic scale. Each time the universe bounces back, a new cycle of galaxies, stars, and eventually life might emerge. This theory provides an optimistic spin on a potentially catastrophic ending, suggesting that each end is really just a beginning for a new universe. If this turns out to be true, it means the universe might be eternal, constantly rebirthing itself after every collapse. Even though the idea of a universe that never really ends is comforting, The thought of endless cycles of creation and destruction is enough to make one's head spin. The heat death with a twist. Some scientists propose that even during the Big Freeze, quantum mechanics could allow for fluctuations. This means that, theoretically, even after the heat death, particles could randomly coalesce into something interesting. Imagine a grand piano suddenly forming out of disordered particles. Although we'd have to wait an unimaginable length of time, it's technically possible. It's almost like the universe has a sense of humor. After everything's gone, there's still a chance for a random encore. These fluctuations, while highly improbable, demonstrate just how weird and surprising quantum mechanics can be. In an endless expanse of cold, dark space, randomness may still have a tiny role to play in the grand story of the cosmos. The Big Slurp. Closely related to vacuum decay, the Big Slurp involves the universe collapsing in on itself due to a quantum event. In this scenario, the entire universe could disappear in the blink of an eye. Literally. This theory is linked to the instability of the Higgs field, a fundamental component of the universe's structure. If the Higgs field suddenly dropped to a lower energy state, it could create a bubble of true vacuum that expands at light speed, effectively rewriting the laws of physics and annihilating everything it touches. What's chilling about this scenario is how unpredictable it is, like a cosmic sneak attack. There's no build-up, no time for goodbyes, just a cosmic snap that makes Thanos look like an amateur. The good news? If it does happen, it'll be instantaneous, and none of us will be around to see it. Eternal inflation and the multiverse. The idea of eternal inflation posits that our universe is just one bubble in a larger multiverse. Even if our bubble pops, the multiverse continues to generate new universes. This theory suggests that our universe's demise would be just one blip in an ever-ongoing cycle of creations and disruptions throughout the multiverse. The thought that our universe could be one of countless others adds a layer of mystery and comfort to the end of the universe narrative. In this scenario, even though everything we know might come to an end, the cosmic party continues somewhere else. It's like popping a balloon at a party. Sure, it's gone, but the party keeps on going, and there are plenty of other balloons. Big crunch becomes big bounce. There's also the theory that a big crunch could lead to a big bounce, restarting the universe as we know it. The contraction phase could reverse into a new expansion, effectively triggering another big bang. Think of this as the universe trying to do the cosmic limbo. How low can it go before springing back up? In this scenario, the universe is both an end and a beginning, constantly renewing itself through cycles of death and rebirth. It's optimistic, if a bit dizzying, to think that every end could be followed by a fresh start. Life, after all, is but a series of second chances, right? In the grandest sense, the universe might just be the ultimate optimist, always ready for another go. The who even knows scenario. As science progresses, new theories about the universe's fate emerge, and the truth is, we don't have all the answers yet. With new discoveries, like those from the James Webb Space Telescope, there's still debate over how things will really play out. Some experts argue that perhaps none of the current theories are correct. Maybe the universe will surprise us with an ending we never saw coming. It's a humbling reminder that for all our scientific advances, there are still vast mysteries left to explore. In the meantime, let's enjoy the fact that we are still part of the cosmic dance, with dark energy, entropy, and space-time all playing their strange parts. Whether we end in a freeze, a rip, or even a quantum slurp, it's an adventure we're unlikely to see to the end, and maybe that's the beauty of it. There's comfort in knowing that whatever happens, we're along for a ride like no other. Thanks for joining me on this wild cosmic journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more mind-bending content like this. Let me know in the comments, how do you think the universe will end? See you in the next video.